Hey guys, welcome to Solomon's Vineyard. And listen, I'm whispering kinda because I snuck home from work and I eased in the room so nobody know I'm here but Talia. My girl is asleep, my other daughter is asleep. So I want to come home and we're gonna talk about Ferrari. Since my sin of the day is from Ferrari. All right, so I got about 4 of them. They are my favorites from the house so far. And I want you guys to stick around. I'm gonna talk about them, maybe 2 of them, and then we'll get on out the way, all right? So meet me on the other side of the clip, and let's get into this beautiful house, all right? Peace, fam.
All right. Okay.
Welcome back, Solomon's Vineyard family, and I was joking, y'all. I am home, but I didn't sneak off work. I got a doctor's appointment today. They got to make sure your boys stay healthy, you know. So that's why I'm home, and Talia is up with me. Y'all know that. She's my right-hand girl. And I'm currently teaching her how to preview, okay? How to engage with the viewers, okay? So welcome back, guys. I hope you're having a great day thus far. I am. I'm glad to be home for a little while. And since my appointment is not into another hour or so, how about I'd go on and do a preview and talk about the house of Ferrari. I have 4 that I'm currently loving right now, and I think, in my opinion, they are 4 of the best from the house, okay? JP Fraggs sent me 2 of them. He sent me, Scuderia Red, okay? And he sent me Radiant Bergamot, which is my featured fragrance. Now, I talked about it a little bit the other night when I first got the package, but I'm really going to get in depth today. So we're talking about 2 from the house, okay? I also have Vetiver Essence, which is also a earthy green fragrance. So we'll talk about the 2, my scent of the day and Radiant Bergamot today. And we'll talk about these 2 tomorrow or later, all right? Now, if you're new to the channel and today you tapped on my thumbnail and it's your first time stepping into the house of Solomon's Vineyard, I would love for you to become a part of the family. Why don't you consider subscribing? Hit that bell icon. See, just heard that bell? Then like the video. Thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you choose. Share it, okay? And then comment your scent of the day. Or if you know something about the fragrances, you want to recommend a fragrance, you have a suggestion, hey, put it down in the comment thread below. How about that? Now, let's get on into this fragrance preview. And we're talking about the House of Ferrari, which is a car brand that create and make fragrances. And some of them are really, really nice fragrances. Now, you all know about Bentley, okay? Porsche, I think, has a Nissan, has a brand. I think Ford, I saw a fragrance by them. But I would say Bentley and Ferrari and Porsche and Mercedes. Don't forget about Mercedes-Benz, and I talked about that too. You can go and see the preview on that one also. A lovely, lovely, in fact, it's a must-have because it's discontinued, okay? Now, FragranceBuy.ca gets it sometime, all right? I do have my bottle, all right? So, this is Ferrari, and today my scent of the day was Noble Fig, Stephen Keegley. I know you was waiting on this preview. Well, here is the bottle. This is what they look like. They're square with these really, really snug tops. As you see, it has the Ferrari logo on the top with this cream white band around the top. You got this juice look light brown, like light colored pea. Not trying to be gross, but that's what it looked like. Clear bottle, really classy, stylish, sleek bottle. I love it. Now, I wore this morning, and I've gotten tons of compliments from men and women. I work in the office in close proximity to women and men, and we work in cubicles. And my cubicle stay lit up with fragrances, and people always coming by to see what I'm wearing. So this morning I was in the office talking about this one here, and it has one of the most prettiest fig notes that I've ever smelled. Now I got Milan by Zigna. That's another beautiful fragrance. There's one by Diptyque, and it's really beautiful, and you should check it out. All right, it's a niche house. But if you can't afford it or don't want to spend that kind of money, listen, $18. I got this one. This 16. I'm sorry, I paid 16 for this Noble Fig. All right, and I love the name, guys. Go ahead, Ferrari. Fat Boy Fragrances. He loves this fragrance. So shout out to you, Fat Boy. I'm with you, brother. I love it too. You got notes of fig leaf at the top with mandarin orange and pink pepper. Then you got clary sage, which is a note I love, and iris, all right, with musk and patchouli in the dry down. So what do we get from this fragrance? You get a fig and mandarin opening, metallic, aldehydic, but that goes away quickly. All right, you're left with fig and mandarin orange, and it's so juicy. The fig is really dry. And you have the pink pepper for spice or for heat. That goes away after about 30 minutes. Okay, now the magic though, what everybody was really loving this morning was the heart, that iris and clary sage, man. That powderiness from the iris with the spice and greenness and herbalness from the clary sage. It's the same note that's in the Milan, y'all. You need to get your hands on that by Zigna. Beautiful fragrance, especially for right now. And I'll be talking about that one soon too in my spring video. Listen, fig, clary sage with sandalwood, man, it's one of the most prominent notes, sharp notes that you're going to smell in this fragrance, and that one. Gorgeous. So iris and clary sage, man, with musk is what you basically get. Now, it's not a linear fragrance. I thought, being that it's so cheap, it would be linear, but no, it actually changes up. That fig and citrus dries up. You get that clary sage, that powderiness from the iris, and it is a bold powderiness. Now, this is why I want to talk about these two today. And it's not overly powdery, okay? It's blended very well for a cheap fragrance. And then you got musk. Now, it dries down after about 5 hours. I'll admit that, so you can re-up if you want and spray again. But I didn't have to. It's going on 6 hours, and I'm still smelling good. I will spray again before I go to the doctor and let them nurses sniff on me once I get there. They like to smell on me when I get to the doctor, and I'm going to let them, all right? And this is a beautiful fragrance for the springtime. It's elegant, one you want to wear in casual moments when you're dressed up casually. I would even say with a suit and tie. Now, I didn't wear a jacket this morning. I only wore a tie, and it's really popping off of me. Really nice. Noble Fig by Ferrari. So, Stephen, this is a nice one for the spring weather, all right? Anybody could rock this. I would even say women could wear this and get away with it, all right? I would say anybody 25 and up can wear this. This is really a modern smelling fragrance. And of course, I'll put the year. I think it came out in 2015 or 16, one of the other. So did Radiant Bergamot. So get your hands on it. It's a really impressive fragrance to say it's so cheap. Noble Fig by Ferrari. All right, now, our next featured fragrance is Radiant Bergamot. JP sent me this one. You all know the video is up, so if you want to check it out, feel free. And we talked a little bit about this one the other night. This is strong too. Powdery, impressive, y'all. And you got lemon and Calabrian bergamot. Italian lemon with ginger at the top with rosemary. Whoo, in the heart. Give me another note. What else? Geranium. So what else is in the base?
The base is moss, patchouli, and lavender.
Moss, patchouli, and lavender. So you hear the base. You got moss, patchouli, lavender, which I don't smell any patchouli. Lavender, moss, you can pick it up in the dry down, but give me the heart, the base. I'm sorry, the heart.
Nutmeg, rosemary, and geranium.
Nutmeg, rosemary, and geranium. Listen, full of ginger, rosemary, that lemony, powdery rose. Outstanding. You see why these are my favorite too? Now, I love Scuderia Red, and I'll talk about that one later. And but I also want to get my hands on the Forte Scuderia. All right, but this one for springtime, this Radiant Bergamot and this Noble Fig, man, for the spring weather, perfect for the kind of wind that blow in the springtime. You got flowers, because we're all around this hotel. There's flowers and grass, a lot of grass. So it's very green and citrusy, okay? You got that lemon and that geranium. Very well, very smart. But the rosemary and ginger, man, listen. Beautiful, beautiful. And let me tell you something. It sticks around for a very long time. I wore this the other night after I jumped out the shower, and when I tell you it fills the room, yes it does. Radiant Bergamot. I thought it'd be light, it wouldn't have no weight, but this fragrance has body to it. It's elegant, it's real classy, and it's another one that I would say rock on days when you're dressed kind of casual, or you know, some jeans with a V-neck or something like that. You can't go wrong, especially in the evening time. This does outstanding. It really, really performs very well, surprisingly. So I would say 2 feet projection when you first spray it, but I say room fill. You're gonna smell it if you spray this in the room, okay? All together, I'd say about 6.5, maybe 7 hours. I got the last time I rocked it. And you have a nice scent cloud, scent trail, sillage. People will smell you. Now, I don't know about the compliment factor. I didn't get a compliment with this one, other than my girl, Talia, likes it. My younger daughter likes it. But, you know, that day I don't think I went out too much. I stayed mainly in the room, but we enjoyed it, okay? So I can tell you right now, this is going to do well outside, okay? I think the olfactive profile is citrusy aromatic, okay? The Noble Fig, I believe, is green aromatic. So this is a very, very green fragrance. So if you are wondering which 2 fragrances I would recommend for this season and that you pick up right now, you can find them at your local rack stores. I recommend both of these, Noble Fig and Radiant Bergamot. This is a lovely bergamot fragrance, and this is my first bergamot fragrance, and I love it. I love it, okay? Since I've been experiencing those molecules, it has really helped me to identify the notes and recognize certain notes when I smell them. And I'm loving the rosemary and ginger and nutmeg that's in Radiant Bergamot. All right, so that's been my preview. We'll talk about Vetiver Essence and Scuderia Red on tomorrow, okay? Because I don't know, I may try to get back tonight and do another video, but I'm supposed to be going to look at fragrances too after I leave the doctor. So I don't know, but if I go, I'll let you guys know. I may go snatch up that new Azzaro and go on and pay for retail for it, get a little 1.7 or something. I don't know, y'all. I'll see. But take care of yourselves. Thank you, JP, for the frags you sent me. I'm really enjoying them. I really appreciate it. And guys, pray that everything is well at the doctor, all right? So I'll see you soon for another fragrance preview. I love you. Still there? Would you want to bid the people farewell?
Bye.
She say bye, y'all. So I'll see you soon. Peace, family.